Right, how you doing all? Check this out. What a spot. I've only just found it. I've lived in Devon for a fair while. Worked all over Devon. What an amazing spot. Because we've had so much rain down here in Devon just lately, this thing is gushing a bit more than what it normally is, I think. Because I'm sure I've been here before, but I haven't noticed it's been this kind of woof torrential. So it's only going to be a quick video. I'm only going to want to get 1 or 2 shots. Lush. So I'm going to have a walk about, see if I can find a composition, get a shot. Fancy a little long exposure of all this moving water, but I think there might definitely be a shot down there somewhere with this bridge in it. Look at that, massive snapped out limb there. Poor old oak tree by the looks of it. Bugger. So let's have a little walk about, see if I can find a composition. Woohoo! In fact, I quite like the composition from where you are. White water falling off there. Got the in the distance here we've got the bridge, got the ferny bit on the left hand side there, and we've got the white water that's going to go off to the right of the scene, bottom right hand corner. So I might take a couple of shots from down there, and then there might be a nice shot on the bridge up here looking up. I'm gonna have a look, see what I can get down there first. Right, taking the shot down from pretty much where I said. I'm a little bit high because if I go too low, you kind of can't see under the bridge. First thing I do when I get here, put my camera on a tripod obviously, but I turn the image stabilization off. I'm not sure whether it makes a difference or not, but it's on a tripod, so I shouldn't need the image stabilization. I'm focused, if you can see on here, I'm focused this big rock here, which is roughly about 1/3 of the way into the scene. But what I also do sometimes is I've got focus peaking on the back of my camera. It's what I do. Obviously my lens is on automatic focus at the minute because I literally just point my focus point at that rock, beep, it focuses on that. Then what I'll do is I'll quickly flip my lens to manual focus, and it brings up a load of colour and shows me what's in focus in the scene. At the minute it's set to blue. You can change it to orange, to red, to green, or whatever, different colours. I'll see if I can show you on the back of the camera in a minute. Just to double check my focus is all right, I'll quickly flip my lens to manual, and then on the back of the screen, the picture will go into whatever's in blue is in reasonable focus. I'll show you what I mean. You know, I'm hoping you can see that on the back of the camera at the minute. I've just focused my little squares there. I'm on f13, ISO 100. I'm going to flip him onto manual in a minute. But if I go around to the side of my lens, I've got the automatic manual focus here. Once I flip that, click, see it goes blue? That means everything that's blue is kind of in acceptable focus. And then I'll turn him off again, bang. So I just do that to double check. I'm not shooting wide at 14, I'm shooting at about 28mm because there's so much white up here. So I've kind of snuck in a little bit. That's really why I like this 14 to 35. Because if I want to really get inside the scene, 14mm is absolutely brilliant. And if I want to stand back and kind of peep into the scene, sort of 28 to 35mm is lovely. It's just nice for that. If I want to go a bit further out, I've got my 70 to 200. I know I'm missing a little bit in the middle from 35 to 70, but at the minute, I'm doing all right. So right, here's a shot with no filters at all. Quarter of a second. Cool. I'll tell you also what's quite nice on the back of my camera, because I've got my touch screen. I've got a little setting. Wherever I touch my screen, obviously that's my point of focus, but also that can be used as a shutter button. Because the shutter button's quite a manual thing to press and it can disturb your camera. Even if you do put it on a 2-second, 4-second, 5-second timer, when I touch the back of the screen and it focuses, I also set that as my shutter button, but I also set how much wood would a woodcutter would, and I always, fucking hell. And what I do, as well as that being the focus point, I'll use that as my shutter button, but I'll set a 2-second timer. So when I press that, it focuses and it trips the shutter after 2 seconds. But let's have a look. I've got me Lee PROGLASS IRND 6 stop. Love this, my favourite bit of glass from Lee filters. F13, it's given me 20 seconds, ISO 100. This is what the shot looks like. Quite like that, it's alright. Bridge in the top left hand quarter, top left hand third. Like I've done in other videos before, I like the way the white water sort of disappears off to the bottom right hand side. I mean, yeah, obviously it's a bit of a messy scene, there's ferns and stuff that ain't in particularly the best of health. It's alright, it's a nice little shot, not too bad. May not be a magazine front cover, but it's alright. Right, I'm going to whip up onto the bridge, and I think there's a shot from the bridge looking up, but I haven't got a huge amount of time, just wanted to come out and get a quick picture. Look at that, what a cracking bit of river, or brook, whatever you call it. Look at that, cracking, isn't it? One of the reasons I like this shot, or I think I'm going to like this shot, I haven't even taken it yet. Obviously it's going to be a vertical shot, portrait, because the trees go all the way up. There isn't going to be like any, like back there I had to zoom in a bit because there would have been a lot of white in the sky. But here, because I'm in there, there's a bit of white up there, but I don't know if I'm talking crap or what, but from down there to up there, because there's loads of trees in the way, there isn't going to be too much sky. I hope not anyway. I haven't even looked with my camera. Right, quick thing setting up my tripod. I don't really know how much this bridge is moving, so what I've tried to do is I'll put two legs on something sturdy out here, nothing to do with the bridge. Those rocks ain't going to move, but I've had to put one leg on the bridge, so I'm hoping, I know I've still got one leg on the bridge, but I'm trying to, if I ever shoot from, it's difficult shooting from bridges because you never know if the bloody thing's moving or not. You don't know how many years it's been sat there, but I've done my best. I've got two front legs on the rocks there and one leg on the bridge. Here's the first shot, no filters on, third of a second, F13, ISO 100. It's up there. That's all I'm going to do now. Put my Lee PROGLASS on. 20 seconds, again, F13, ISO 100. 20 seconds without filter on. Get comfy, so I'm going to be stood here for 20 seconds and I don't want to move. Oh. Right. Bang. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think this bridge is moving a bit. Well, I can feel the vibrations through my feet anyway. I had a longer back leg of the tripod. Right, here we go. That's all right, I won't rave about it. Quite nice. Limbs of trees. There's a little bit of white sky coming through at the top there, not a huge amount. I think what I might do is take the same shot again, but I might punch in a little bit. Obviously, I've had to punch in a little bit because of the handrail of the bridge here. But I might, you know, I've got the runoff of the white. I've just missed out the handrail of the bridge. I might punch in a little bit and just miss all this white down the bottom and go up a little bit. See if we can get something there. Because there is a tree on the right hand side I really like. Again, 25 seconds, F13. Here we go. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put both these shots side by side. See which one's better. One on the left is the wider shot, one on the right, punched in just a little bit, missed off all this white on the bottom left hand side. Punched in a bit, I've still got that, I don't know why, there's an older tree, there's a clump of freeholder there on the right, and there's one that shoots right up through. It looks quite nice in the shot, quite like it. I think I prefer that one. Tell you what, people, you lucky buggers that don't wear glasses. Admittedly, it's messy. Nice if it was autumn. Quite like that, it's alright. Yeah, it's not bad. Right people, sorry that was a bit of a quick vid, but it's just, it wasn't a shot I was expecting to go out. I wasn't expecting to get out with a camera, but it's better to be out than in some cases. Loads more videos to come from February. I'll tell you more about that when I'm in February, and there's a reason why there's going to be more photography, more videos on my YouTube channel from February, but I can't really say a lot now. Cheers for hanging around, cheers for supporting the channel. If I get this out in time, have a good week or a good weekend. Cool, cheers, bye. Gotta say, I do love the way I can have this microphone here and the camera all the way down there. That way you haven't got to have my ugly mug so close to the camera.